Hey y'all, today I have for you 20 items that sold for $40 or more. These 20 items sold between June 2nd and June 11th. The last sale that I'm going to share is one of the highest I've had in a while. This dress sold for $350 full price, so be sure to stick around to the end to see that item. These first two items sold for $40. First up, we have this Everlane straight leg crop jean in black. I paid $13.13. After 26 days, it sold, leaving me a profit of $18.88. Then this Everlane cami bodysuit in black sold. This one I had paid just $5.10 for. It took 9 days to sell and left me with a profit of $24.83. Next were these Everlane corduroy wide leg pants in Atlantic blue. I'm glad these sold in the middle of June. I paid $7.44 for these. After 83 days, they sold for $45, leaving me $28.56 profit. Then these Everlane cheeky straight jeans in washed black sold. I paid $13.13. They took 37 days to sell for $48, leaving me $25.28. Next, we have a pair of Everlane tourist shorts in ivory. I got a lot of these with liquidation and I still have quite a bit more. I paid $7.44. They took 85 days to sell, but they sold for $49.66. That left me with a profit of $27.24. This next item is one that I would purchase the brand potentially again, but I definitely would not for this high cost of goods. This is a dress by Kay Unger. It is a rather expensive brand, and I purchased this from Nordstrom Rack. I spent $28.04 on this. It took 219 days to sell. Someone sent me an offer for $50, and after that amount of time, I was just happy to take it. That only left me with a profit of $11.96. This brand is a little bit more of a mature design, I feel like, and I'm sure it has somewhat of a following, but tying up even $28 for 219 days, I could have invested that, I don't know, 3 times over potentially in Everlane pieces or another brand. This next item is by the brand Calia, which I believe is Carrie Underwood's brand. This is a bikini set in geranium, and I paid $11.25 for the top and bottom. It took 107 days to sell. Selling at $54, I profited $29.93. This Cala brand hasn't been the quickest sellers, but I did find them at such a low cost of goods that I would probably do it again. I think I need to check my pricing at what it is now and potentially drop it. Maybe I am just too high on these, but I do hope to move them before the summer ends. Then we have this Buffy Breeze Eucalyptus Duvet Cover in Seashell Gray. This one only took 13 days to sell at $60, and that left me with a profit of $35.77. Next up, we actually have another pair of corduroy jeans. I was kind of surprised that corduroy jeans are selling in June, but this one I actually shared in a thrift haul. I'll link the video up on the screen. This is the Rolla's East Coast corduroy flare jeans in brown. These are sold at Free People. This was my first time coming across this brand Rolla's, and these sold rather quickly. So I paid $10 at a thrift store. They sold in just 18 days for $60. That left me with a profit of $38. This is the Everlane straight leg crop pant in black. I had paid $13.13. After just 21 days, it sold for $63 on Depop, including shipping. That left me with a profit of $32.58. Then this cashmere cardigan. This one was a cropped length cardigan. It was so pretty. This one I had paid $11.90 for. It just took 10 days to sell. Selling at $72, I profited $43.68. Next, this tried and true dress. This is the Show Me Your Mumu Jasmine Halter maxi dress in moss green sold. This one I had paid $15.08 for. After 10 days, it sold for $75. That left me with $44.92 profit. Next up is this Everlane Cozy Stretch Pullover Sweater in gray. I paid $11.90. After just 4 days, it sold for $85.40. That left me with a profit of $54.35, and this one was a full price sale. Then this Everlane clean silk knot shirt in olive green sold. This one just 2 days, and I got an offer from the buyer. I had paid $7.44. With shipping, they paid $85.70, leaving me $62.05. This next item is one that I got up super quickly. I purchased it towards the end of May, and it is a Pride designed shoe by Brooks and Lisa Congdon. This one I had paid $52.42 for. It sold 18 days after listing for $90, and it was a full price sale. This one left me with $19.58 profit. Next was a Buffy comforter. This one sold 32 days after listing for $95, leaving me $50.27. Next is this gorgeous printed shirt by Tory Burch. This is the bird printed turtleneck long sleeve blouse. I paid $13.25. It did come from a clothing rental company, so it did have some flaws. After 96 days, someone accepted my 20% off offer, and that amounted to $135. That left me with a profit of $92.73. This next item is one that took a long time to sell, and I'm not quite sure why it did. I love selling Tory Burch sandals and flats, but this was my first time selling Tory Burch sneakers, and maybe this is a sign that I shouldn't do it or be much more selective. These were really cute in this bright green color with this canvas fabric. I used a consignment store credit, so I ended up paying nothing for them. They sold for $96. That left me with a profit of $82.73, but these took 358 days to sell. I actually got an offer on these, I want to say maybe a day or two after listing over on eBay, and at the time I was like, oh no, that's too low, and declined it. And obviously in hindsight, I wish I would have just accepted it, because I think it was pretty similar to what they ended up selling for, if not even a little bit higher than what they sold for 358 days later. But at the time, that seemed low to me, so I did not accept. Next is this gorgeous L'Agence jacket. This is the perforated leather jacket. The style is Rider. This one had a super high retail, like $791, but I had it listed for a good while, and for what I considered a pretty reasonable price, someone sent me an offer for $100 after 101 days of being listed, and I just accepted because this was not getting a lot of attention. I paid $29.09. This left me with a profit of $50.91. Okay, and this last sale was such a pleasant surprise when it came in. This is by the brand Atoir. It's Atoir. You'll definitely see it in the screenshot video. And this brand is sold at Revolve. This specific style of dress was on sale at Revolve for full price. I was not familiar with this dress before I received it in liquidation, so this was such a pleasant surprise when it sold full price. I had paid $28.66 for this. After 86 days, someone paid $350 for this. That left me with a profit of $251.34. This may have been a case of just right buyer, right time. Maybe they had just looked on Revolve and were ready to buy it, and then happened to look elsewhere and saw it for cheaper and just bought it right away. Either way, such a blessing. Super happy it sold and that I made such a killer profit on this one. And that concludes this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do put out these what sold videos with 20 items that sold over $40 every week. I love watching other resellers what sold videos, so I truly hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.